And tensions are rising in the Gulf as President Donald Trump says that the war with Iran is very close to being over, even as Washington enforces a sweeping naval blockade on Iranian ports. Tehran has threatened retaliation by blocking key trade routes, while fragile talks continue after a failed round of negotiation. DD India's Rahul Upadhyay brings us more.
Amid the ongoing tension, the US President Donald Trump said on Wednesday that China and the United States are working together and that Beijing is happy that he is opening the Strait of Hormuz. Trump's remarks came after US military announced it has fully enforced a sweeping naval blockade on Iranian ports, halting all maritime trade within 36 hours of its launch. CENTCOM Commander Brad Cooper confirmed the blockade is complete, noting that nearly 90% of Iran's economy depends on maritime trade. Reports say U.S. forces intercepted 8 oil tankers, redirecting them without boarding or inspection. That triggered a reaction from Tehran. Iran's military warned it will retaliate by blocking trade through the Red Sea, Gulf, and the Sea of Oman if the blockade continues. State television quoted Iran's Central Command chief as saying such actions would mark a prelude to breaking the ceasefire. President Donald Trump says the war with Iran is very close to being over in an interview with Fox Business on Wednesday. While speaking to the New York Post, Trump hinted that new US Iran peace talks may take place in Islamabad. He told a reporter based in Pakistan's capital to stay there, adding that something could be happening over the next 2 days. On Wednesday, Iran said that exchanges with the United States via Pakistan had continued following failed negotiations over the weekend. Iran state media said a Pakistani delegation will be in Iran to convey a message from the United States to Tehran and plan for a second round of talks between the two countries. The US-Iran negotiations at the weekend in Pakistan took place against the backdrop of a fragile 2-week ceasefire announced days earlier, but they failed to produce a deal to end the war. Meanwhile, Iran remains defiant, demanding compensation for destruction caused by the US and Israeli attacks. Tehran's envoy to the United Nations accused 5 regional countries of allowing their territories to be used for strikes against Iran, insisting they must pay damages. Rahul Upadhyay's report for DD India.